Hi, how's it going here? Brian Zimmerman with Web WizWorks. Wanted to create this video because I wanted to explain exactly what a QR code is and what does this mean for your business, what does this mean for the future of marketing and the way that we're doing things. As we know, the internet is completely revolutionizing the way we market and interact with customers and clients on the internet. The thing is that business owners that are able to keep up to date and keep up to date with the trends have a significant advantage. Also, more importantly, by being knowledgeable about this kind of stuff as a small business owner, you literally develop an edge because when people start calling you and attempting to sell you things, you'll be more knowledgeable about things to where you can communicate not only more effectively with them, but you'll know actually how it applies to your business and hopefully is it a trend, is it not a trend. Well, today we're talking about QR codes, and this is not a trend. This is something that is definitely happening, and it's happening at a really quick rate. And maybe you've seen a code that looks exactly like what you see here on the screen. In fact, what exactly is a QR code? Well, Wikipedia has a QR code, and their definition is a QR code is for a URL of the English Wikipedia mobile main page. Basically, what this is saying is that it allows people quicker access to reach somewhere on the internet. I'll explain some reasons and some ways that we can actually utilize this really effectively in marketing. Needless to say, it's a way that people can actually get places really quick around on the internet. You can direct people a lot faster utilizing what's called a QR code. And you're starting to see them everywhere, on the streets, on products, on services. The question is, how can you utilize this into your marketing to make your business more effective and efficient? You'll see here basically a QR code allows you to scan the code through a mobile device, which then redirects and takes somebody to a certain place that you want to direct them to on the internet. So there's a lot of uses that I'm already thinking about how to use a QR code. But we do know that over 65% of people are all mobile, and all internet sites on the internet currently at a 65% rate are being accessed through mobile, whether that be a cell phone or the tablet, an iPad, or whatever the case is. So what does this mean for your business? It means that we can start utilizing these QR codes to create an advantage in the marketplace and really be up to date and current with what we're doing as well. So when someone calls you and attempting to sell you something to do with a QR code, know this: they don't cost hardly anything other than knowing how to create the QR code by itself. But it's really easy to do. So that's no sweat. And you can direct people anywhere you want to go. There's a lot of ways to utilize this stuff. I'm not going to cover it right here. But I also want to take you an example real quick. Here we're looking at my Facebook page. And you'll see on my Facebook page, I put this QR code. By putting this QR code here, I'm able to literally scan this. Let me show you what this looks like. So here we are in front of my computer screen where you'll see here I am in front of my Facebook account. All mobile devices can download these free applications that allow us to scan it. I happen to have one that just comes free with AT&T. You can find them. They're called the QR code generator. Basically, it looks like that if you can see, and it's like a scanner, and it's on my mobile device. If I take this and I place it over this QR code, you'll see what happens is it comes up a website and allows me to access a website. Now remember, you can create these QR codes to direct people literally anywhere. So on my mobile device, I've set it up to go to that website. And you'll see that just how quickly, without me clicking anything and use my mobile device, I was able to go in a place where I was directing somebody. So you're probably asking yourself, how can you use a QR code in your business? Well, I think personally, if you're a service business, you can have a QR code, and everywhere you go and all your service people, by having some kind of a QR code, and we know that over 60-some% people now are actually mobile, I think that companies can really protect their reviews and get legit reviews instead of hiring companies to go out there and do fake reviews, which Google's completely cracking down on now, and they're understanding, which is a whole different topic. But by your service people carrying these QR codes, you can now have somebody scan this on their cell phone, scan it just like this. The service person can say, here, go ahead and, if you don't mind, if you are happy with our work, if you could please go ahead and scan this QR code. And if you are happy, would you please be willing to go leave a review? This QR code will then redirect them right there on their mobile device, where they can then go to your Google Place page or your website, blog or whatever the case is, and actually leave a review right there for your company, right in front of your service person, so you know that the review gets done good. Extremely important for companies to start going proactively about collecting and getting reviews because it is your business. And we know that most people go and leave bad reviews, and most people don't leave good reviews. You have to protect your company, you have to protect your name. And I think this is one way that we can actively, creatively do this. And it doesn't take much effort and energy from anyone to do it, and customers will probably be more than willing to do this. But there's also more that we can do with this. This piece can be added to a direct mail piece. So when you send out a direct mail piece, you can actually have somebody go right there to your website or whatever offering that you're making them, right there just by adding this little code to a direct mail piece. The good news is it doesn't have to be this big. You can make it small, you can have it little, whatever the case is, so it doesn't have to take up a bunch of room. Also, if you have an actual business and someone goes up to a cash register or someone's inside your store, you should have these QR codes before somebody leaves, asks them to go ahead and leave a review. They can scan the QR code on their phone or whatever mobile device, and then they can go and leave a review for your company, or you can direct them and take them somewhere to go get a coupon, whatever the case is, right there to show you. So there's a lot of advantages in which we'll be discussing in the future on how to actually use a QR code. So with that being said, you now know what a QR code is. You also have some ideas on how to use a QR code. Your imagination will only allow you to go as far as you possibly can, and this will help you. So I'm Brian Zimmerman. I'm with WebWizWorks.com. It's been a pleasure to connect with you and teach you a little bit about QR codes. If you have any questions, just contact me, and I'll talk to you soon. Have a good one.